Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Muhammad Amin, and today I speak not just as the CEO of the Rohingya Center of United Kingdom, but as a voice for my people, the Rohingya. A people whose story is rooted in generation of struggle, sacrifice, and above all, unwavering hope. We, the Rohingya, are an indigenous people from Arakan, today known as the Rakhine State in western Myanmar. Arakan has always belonged to the Rohingya people. We did not go to Burma. In fact, the Burma came to us. Our history in this land stretches back centuries. We were farmer, fishermen, traders, teachers, and a proud people with a rich culture, heritage, language, and tradition rooted in Islam. We coexisted with others, contributing to the social, cultural, and economic fabric of the region. That peaceful way of life was scattered during the Second World War. In 1942, when Japan invaded Burma and the British forces retreated, they recruited Rohingya Muslims to fight back against the Japan invasion. In return, they promised protections and autonomy for the Rohingya people. But when Burma gained independence in 1948 from Britain, those promises were forgotten. In a state of inclusion, we were met with suspicions, seen as a threat rather than a part of the new nation. This was the beginning of a systematic discrimination, persecution, and erasure, not just of our rights, but of our very identity as Rohingya. Then came in 1962 the military coup. General Nawin regime overthrown the democratic government, and what followed was a state-sponsored persecution against the Rohingya people. We suffered military operation one after another. Operation Dragon King in 1978, Operation Clean and Beautiful Nation in 1991 and 1992, each marked by forced displacement, torture, killings, and rape. Then in 1982, the military junta enacted the citizenship law, a tool designed to further marginalize the Rohingya people. The law effectively stripped us of our citizenship, rendering us stateless in our own homeland. From then on, we were denied basic human rights, which you all take for granted, like access to education, healthcare, freedom of movement, all while we've been labeled as an illegal immigrant despite our indigenous roots in Arakan. Then again, the world witnessed the horror of 2012 when state sponsored another unrest, killed hundreds, and displaced over 145,000 Rohingya into IDP camps. To this day, many remain there, trapped, forgotten behind fences. But the darkest chapter came in August 2017 when the Burmese military launched a full-scale of genocidal campaign, burning over 354 entire villages, massacring thousands, and forcing over 745,000 of Rohingya into Bangladesh in a matter of weeks. Can you imagine? The United Nations rightly call it a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. Today, the situation remains dire. Rohingya inside Myanmar live under apartheid-like conditions. Over 1.5 million Rohingya live in the world's largest refugee camp in Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, where they're trapped in limbo without a future. Many more are scattered across the globe, longing for justice and dignity, and most importantly, hope to return home with safety. I speak not only from my knowledge, but from my loss. Like many others, I have seen my own family torn apart, loved ones disappear, elders humiliated, children growing up with, with only exile, camps and longing who have no chance to educations or to dream for their future. Yet, despite all this darkness, we remain committed and optimistic. Over the years, the Rohingya people began to find our own voice, building institutions, preserving our language, telling our story on the global platforms. We are a resilient people. From the refugee camps in Bangladesh to the streets of London, Rohingya youth are stepping up, determined to rewrite our own future. However, the threat is not over. Since November 2023, a new wave of atrocity is unfolding in northern Rakhine State. These new threats rise not only from the Burmese military but from the Arakan army, the rebel groups who claiming to fight for ethnic Rakhine's rights. Is now targeting and expelling Rohingya communities, torching villages, abducting civilians, forcefully conscripting our Rohingya youths, and killing those who refuse to flee or join them. This is not a liberation, it is another operation under a different name. We are trapped between a brutal Burmese military and an armed group that see us not as a neighbors but as a outsiders. The goal remains the same: to erase the Rohingya people from our ancestral homeland by force of fear. But we are still here and we will not be erased. We hope of a future where the Rohingya can return home in safety, in dignity, and with full rights, where our language is spoken freely, our faith is respected, and our children can go to school without fear of further atrocity. So, to our brothers and sisters in the United Kingdom and across the world, your solidarity is not just appreciated, it is vital. In these sacred months of Dhul Hajj, we remember the story of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, peace be upon him. His trust in Allah, his sacrifice, his sabr and tawakkul, these values are also our own. We too have sacrifice. We too lived with patience and purpose, facing unimaginable horror, trauma, and injustice. So, I urge you, my brothers and sisters, please learn our story. Please share our history. Speak our name as Rohingya. Let the world know that despite over 7 decades of persecution, despite genocide committed against us, and despite new attempt to erase our existence and our identity, we are still here and we will remain with dignity, with memory, and with hopes. Jazakallahu khair. Thank you very much.